Let's talk about the tabs on the right. What right? These right? Okay. This right. You'll see all of the parts that you detach from the rover that is currently being repaired. And I can't click on it to look at any of them because, again, we can't while the tutorial thing's up for whatever reason. In XR, you would want them to have a reference panel of this information and still have the panel that they're working on so that they can reference and learn. That's the better way of doing it. To let them look and reference. How do we learn in real life? We have a reference to the side and we can focus on the thing we're learning so that we can learn by doing as we read instruction. This is keeping me from being able to do that because of the design. Whenever this side panel is up, I can't interact with anything on this screen. Yeah, it's kind of keeping me focused, but it's also keeping me from being able to look through and learn about the thing that it's talking about because I have to remember everything it said instead of learning while I'm doing. And I actually have an example right here. So see how they have the thing that they're working on. This is the panel that they're actually interacting with. And this is the reference. So this is a completely different example. It's a scoreboard, but the reference is up here, up to the side. And the thing that they're working on is where they're focusing in their ergonomic range. So it's kind of a really loose comparison to what I'm talking about here, but kind of the same thing. You have a reference to the side and your interaction is separate so that you can focus on whatever it is you're interacting with. In the missing parts tab, you'll see all the parts. Tasks are here. What tasks? Is that behind the screen so I can't see it? Or is that objectives? Oh, they changed the word. So this tab does not say tasks, it says objectives. But they didn't update the tutorial to say objectives. So it's important whenever you are designing any game, regardless of whether it's in XR or in 2D, is to make sure that you are keeping track of your information architecture. Information architecture is very important. It's important in any game, but it's incredibly important when you're trying to teach somebody something. Because I had to stop and think here and figure it out. Tasks is not even an option here. This says objectives, so fix it. Update the word. Keep track of your information architecture and make sure that you update the stuff. So here you can find all information regarding your current tasks. And preliminary analysis, this is the same tab that you've already seen in the quest selector view. And that doesn't remind me what actually happens in that tab. You're expecting me to remember that. I don't remember what was in that tab. So just let me click on it. Let me see what's going on in these different tasks instead of just telling me about them and not letting me interact with it. Assuming I remember something instead of just showing it to me again. What's in preliminary analysis tab? I don't remember what's in the preliminary analysis tab. Again, I'm new to this. Why would I remember? Because I'm learning a lot and I'm not able to practice it while I learn. So a lot of information going on here. I am still learning. I am learning, but it's not as effective. So you want to make sure that it's effective as possible to get the best return on investment of your training. So it's okay to remind people of stuff, especially when they're new to something. Please remind them because it's a lot of stuff to take in. And we have this unrealistic expectation of saying something once to someone and they'll remember everything we said. Is that how you remember things? No, that's not normal. You're special if you can do that. That's not normal. So don't expect everyone else to be able to do that because they can't, especially when they're getting a lot taken in at the same time. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of saying, well, I told you that, but yeah, I'm guilty of it too. It's an unrealistic expectation.